10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Okay. As per usual, we start at the sanctuary. Grab this chest. It's bombs. We will then run down, past that guard, and we'll duck up and grab the bonk rocks. By bonking against them on the left side, we bounce back against the edge of the screen, which gives us less space to bounce back, which puts us slightly closer. It saves part of a second. One of many tricks that save part of seconds. Walk around that pickle. We are doing some information gathering here. Tree pull is arrows. Okay. Don't need all those arrows because I don't have anything to shoot arrows with. You are just hearts. I don't need you. And I'm going to check in the lumberjack cave. It's bombs. I don't need bombs. Yeah, you know, I'm excited to see some new routing possibilities. If Icebreaker is allowed and I can figure out how to do it reliably, that'll be something. Ah! Oh, early cape. Okay, we like the cape. I bonked? The cape is a fun item. I know that if Saku was to see a cape there, she'd say, "Oh no, I don't like the sounds of that." Because a cape is one of two things that you can use to gain access to the Aghanim fight. And getting the cape early sometimes signals that Aghanim is required to gain entrance to the Dark World. But we are hoping that that is not the case here. Grab that bomb, just so I've got more bombs. Yeah, basically, to get into Aghanim's tower, what you can do is you can either kill the energy barrier using the Master Sword, or you can use the cape and just walk past it. Now that is not something that is doable in the vanilla game, because obviously you don't get the cape until you're already in the Dark World. And Aghanim is supposed to be not necessarily your first step into the Dark World, but your first step into most of Hyrule in the Dark World. Like, you get into the Dark World temporarily on Death Mountain, and then you, like, very quickly get out. Oh, I bonked. I thought I'd cancelled my dash early enough. I had not. 20 bucks. Okay. Heart container is not bad to see ever. Well, I shouldn't say that. But it's good to get. A bottle is also good to get. Especially one with a good bee in it. Okay. The good bee is intriguing. The good bee will follow me through dungeons and fight enemies for me. Oh, fire rod. Thank you, bottle salesman. Sometimes you have good things. No. Oh my gosh. My chicken throw didn't go either. If you throw the chicken properly, it can clip into the wall. I know Saku likes to do that, and say that she's sending food to the Castlevania players. I am leaving Belmont hungry. More bombs, that's good. I wasted a bomb, so I was a little bit concerned that I might not have bombs to do everything. And what does the sick kid have? 20 bucks. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to check the library ledge, which, Oh, it's the glove. Very nice. We do need that. I'm curious. If I was to walk up and run into that bookshelf from the side, would that still bonk the thing down? My usual plan is to check this if I don't have the sword, so I'm checking. It's bombs. I don't need it. I am coughing. I am mildly congested. Yeah, I had like a sore throat like last week, and it like, I don't know, it like came back. So I did the test before. It's not the Rona. I'm fine on that front. Bah! Guarded. It's just a mild nuisance cough is all. If I sound a little bit sick, it's because my throat's a little bit right now. Which, you know, if I'm streaming here every week, this is bound to happen once or twice. Okay. I also learned just last night that while you're pulling on those 20 rupees, I'll take it. While you are pulling on those big switches to like drain that or like open some doors, you can actually start dashing. No! How dare? Magic though. This seems like bee time. The good bee is a fighter. $10 arrows, heart piece, $1, sword, okay, and additional bombs. Alright. We are now faced with one challenge, and that is we don't have enough rupees to actually go to Zora. And we don't have the flippers, so going to Zora is perhaps not even a... like, we can't get anything from there. So unless there's money in here, or there's money in behind the waterfall, it might not be a good idea to go to Zora. Okay, when I said money in here, I meant more than 50, like 300 rupees. Okay. Right, I don't have the flippers. Hang on. I'm going to reset my water walk just to be safe. If you have the flippers, you can jump in there diagonally. And, actually, you know what? I'm not that far off. I'm just going to farm rupees here for a little bit. Two more trips in, and I should have my 500. Absolutely ridiculous that I'm doing this. But, you know, sometimes we make bad decisions. Alright, 501. And just to be sure, I am going to once again reset the water walk. I don't know if entering and exiting rooms fucks that up. Okay, so I'm not going to go check the guy under the bridge. Yet. Oh, that's a Master Sword. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we know where our next tier of sword is, so that's good at least. When I find the mirror, I will have to come back. Half magic, arrows, and my bottle prize is blue. We do like that. Okay, what are we dealing with over here? That is the bow! Oh no! Okay, I definitely need that, so we are going to be coming back here at some point. God! And Quake! Okay. And now I'm swimming. I can't even jump out of the water to go in there. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We have options, sort of. I'm going to check the back of Escape. He didn't give me my health back. Whatever. Need to lift that one. Okay, there's 3 chests in here. They are hopefully not a key. No small key. Okay. That's not bad. Let's also go ahead and check Uncle in the Castle. I am quickly running out of things to do. If I find the... I don't know. I don't even know what I could be looking to find here. I stopped that dash entirely too early. Like, the Moon Pearl would let me stay as me in the Dark World. The hammer would give me Dark World access. Sure, I could get 20 bucks. That could be a thing too. I cannot defeat any dungeons just yet. Wow. Nothing. I'm going to step outside. I'm going to look at the map. Okay. I'm going to save and quit, and I'm going to go back to the house, and I'm going to go over to Eastern Palace. Because there are 3 chests over there behind Sahasrahla, and there's also some chests in the front of the dungeon. I just can't do anything in the back of the dungeon, which is fine. I can't beat the dungeon yet. I understand this. Hyperspeed activate. Hello, Sahasrahla. Now, you know what? I can even talk to him to find out which Dark World dungeon I don't need to do. God damn, where's anything useful? Go earn the green pendant in Thieves' Town. Okay. Yeah, with nothing to stun these guys, I actually have to kill them to get them out of the way. Ow. Ah! Right, I can't... You can't swing your sword if you've got spin speed going on. Okay, so normally this would be a great place to go first. You can hear this music. It is a crystal dungeon. That means this is something we definitely need to do. Unfortunately, it's not something I can do because you need a bow for it. And while I do know where a bow is, I need the flippers to get it. Hammer! Hammer is huge. Okay. Hammer actually doesn't unlock anything on its own. But it does point that we're going in the right direction. If I can get my hands on the Moon Pearl, then that's Dark World ready for me. Map. Okay. How dare. Stalfos over here getting in my way. I'm gonna try something. Okay. So that does work. It's just a little bit clumsy, and I am not quick enough on that particular trick yet. You know, normally I clear that room quickly by grabbing those pots and throwing in the... Learn to make plugs. Okay. Grab pots, throw them in the right areas, and enemies will die. You can also clear that room by standing on the proper tile intersection and shooting with either the bow or the fire rod, or I suppose even the ice rod would work. Ow! Okay, we're getting out. And we're out of there. Okay. We have one more chest we can check, and it has to be the big key. Wait. Okay, then that means that once I get this chest, I don't want to take damage here, so I'm just going to use the cape. Big key, so now I'm going to go check the big chest, and unless that's a bow, I'm leaving. If it's a bow, then I'll finish the dungeon. "10 arrows. It is an accessory for the bow. The bow expansion pack. This dungeon, of course, knows that I need the actual game in order to use the expansion pack. That is, of course, a bit from Mission Hill, which you linked me a video about earlier, and I completely spaced because I was out at the DMV. Bill Oakley is entertaining. He's an entertaining fella, so I can imagine him being, you know, funny on that. His, it's been 24 years. How are they going to get a... I mean, Scott Menville still sounds the same, but, like... Anybody else still available? Goddamn. Hello, welcome on in. Oh, Gus and Wally. Okay, a show about Gus and Wally would be very, very good. But also, it would have to be set, I imagine, sometime in the past, because those two characters would be very old at this point. Okay. Well, then it's... you know what? That works just fine. Yeah, I'm glad you have treated for anxiety and that you are all set to watch. This is literally the last thing I can check in the light world. You were supposed to get hit twice. I don't necessarily need to kill all these guards, I just gotta get through here. They're not making it easy. Okay, that's just my sword did not come out when I pushed the button. Which, fine, maybe it was just an animation issue. Oh god. These guards are kicking my butt today. What is going on? Map, small key. Okay. God, I know I don't have enough, like, special items to do splash delete. So it can't be that they want me to, like... The randomizer seed would not generate in such a way that the expectation is I use a glitch to get that bow. That's just not the way it works. Moon Pearl. Okay. There is the answer. I now have Dark World access. Let's go to the Sanctuary. Zelda, give me my mouth back. I am mildly injured. Just a little. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Kakariko. I'm gonna duck around back using the power of the hammer. Yeah, I know, like, that one of, like, the big things about Mission Hill is Gus and Wally really did come out as, like, two of the, like, more standout neighbor characters, like... And maybe it's just because, like, at the time, there wasn't a whole lot of, like, you know, queer representation on TV. You know, you had Ellen, and then that's about it. Oh god, I can do Skull Woods. I guess I'm gonna do Skull Woods. I have the Fire Rod. And, you know, you had Will and Grace, obviously. But, like, you didn't have anything that was just like, these are, like, some fairly normal people. God, it's the episode with the man from Pluto. It is a super good episode. That's the big key. Why did I pick that up? There we go. I think that's the right spot. It was not the right spot. Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll play it safe. Jump in this pit here. Yeah, oh my god. The Man from Pluto episode is, like, it's so good. Did we watch Mission Hill? I feel like we must have. It's short, and I love it. Oh god, all that for a small key. Yeah, fun fact, Bill Oakley's Twitter is, goddamn, basically, like, themed around steamed hams. And if anybody... I made that unnecessarily complicated. If anybody has a right to, like, cash in on steamed hams becoming an internet meme, it's Bill Oakley, because he's the guy who wrote the original episode. I'm not screwing around with that guy. He can just... Oh, the mirror! You know what? The mirror is a great find for Skull Woods, because it means when I'm done in here, I can go check the, Number one, I can do that to get out. But also, when I'm done, I can check the Master Sword pedestal. And if you're wondering, Joe, why didn't you continue around that way? The answer is simple. The chest in that other room has to have a small key. I do not have much health. Oh god. This is This is a terrible plan on my part. How did that only hit one of you? How did you... These mummy guys. Legendary jukes on them. What is going on? Wallmaster, get away. Yeah, I'm going into this with 5 hearts, and admittedly, half magic is going to be a feather in my cap for this fight. Yeah, 5 hearts, the worst sword in the game, so I'm going to have to be very careful not to take hits. This will be rough. This will be rough. I make no pretense that this is going to be an easy fight. This will not be an easy fight. I'm going to check the pedestal real quick. I must know. What am I thinking? I don't have the book. Alright, you win this round, pedestal. Alright, this chest down here is an item. Or it could be a key. It's probably a small key. I am terrible at keeping track of which dungeons have how many items. But for now, we're operating under the assumption that it is an item and not just a small key. It was a small key. The good news is we got through there pretty quickly. Why did I even stop for those arrows? I can't shoot those arrows. God, even thinking about what they would do for like a Mission Hill next season, I'm like, how would they end up doing, you know, like, these mummies. I'm not a fan of the mummies. Okay. I'll definitely have to give that a watch when I'm done here. Just because, like, you know, I'm curious. Ow. He shot the wrong guy. He shot the wrong guy. There. That health. Alright, here we go. I am all set for the worst idea I've had in a while. Let's go fight the moth. I need to focus on jukes. Ah! Oh my gosh, I got him. I didn't expect to actually get him. The flute! Holy shit! That's huge! Worth it. 100% worth it. That's fast travel unlocked right there. Oh, wow. And admittedly, while I can't help but feel that I might have, like, also enjoyed finding the book so I can check the pedestal right away, the flute is not to be scoffed at. That is a great find. Yeah, I'll be curious about, like, because obviously the animation style in Mission Hill was, like, very unique. The way it was drawn was gorgeous. Like, if I recall correctly, it was like drawn on a special type of animation cell, so that like it just really made the colors pop. I mean, you can watch an episode of Mission Hill and you will see immediately, oh yeah, those colors really do pop. How did they do that? And the answer is hand-drawn medium. I am going to check the graveyard ledge, and then I will go check the king's tomb, and then I will go back to the village to do things there. There's a whole lot of checks back in the Thieves' Town that I did not check. God, I have the hammer. I could do Thieves' Town. It's a green pendant. Might actually be the only dungeon I can still do at the moment, because I haven't found, like, key items to do any other dungeons. Hard to say. We will have to think on that. Heart piece. Okay. Thank you, King's Tomb. Why did they bury the king with that? Except there's nobody buried in here. It's just a treasure chest. You know what? When you kill an enemy in A Link to the Past, often they turn into treasure or loot of some kind. So it is now my official theory that when a person is buried in the graveyard, their body decomposes into loot. So the King's Tomb there turned into a heart piece. Because that's what the buried king turned into. Okay, let's get this flute activated. The good news is, I definitely don't need to ever fight Aghanim. Like, if an enemy, when dying, will just, like, drop some coins, or, like, a Coke that will give you health, or something like that, in a modern game, you know, it's like, you can say that that's rifling through pockets, but, like, for an enemy to drop health? Like, just straight up the disembodied essence of health? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Bombs. Okay, and I still don't have the Titansmiths. Any of you bums? Yeah. I still don't have the Titansmiths, so I can't rescue the blacksmith. We're back up to 500 rupees. Gosh. Okay. Which of these can I do? None of them. The only dungeon I can do is this one. And this one is a pendant. But it's the green pendant. So maybe worth it? We'll find out. Big key. Now, one of these days, I'm just gonna end up, like, popping open a stream on a random day just to practice moves, because, like, new moves are becoming important in this. Map. Okay. Does that mean this next chest is going to be a compass, or is it going to be some actual useful... It's compass, okay. Of course it's not anything useful. Why would they give you anything useful? Now, my armor situation is not great, but we roll with it, we still manage. I don't need that bomb. Ah, I somehow navigated that space. Alright. That is not what I wanted to do, but alright. Wow. I pulled out the cape in preparation for needing to pop it for invulnerability in there. And then I just juked everything. Which is very nice. Did not expect that from me. Congratulations to me. I beat my own expectations. Oh no. The lizards do a deceptive amount of damage. I don't know what these guys are supposed to be. We always just sort of assumed they were iguanas or something. They hurt. They hurt. It's always the really unassuming enemies that are like, hey, I do like 2 points of damage for no discernible reason. Those lizards and the light world crabs. Just a ton of damage. Why? I should have hammer out. Because being able to just kill those guys, useful. Okay, so we are coming up on one potential issue here. I do not have a small key. The big chest room requires a small key to get into. Yeah. So here's the dilemma. Is if the boss gives me a small key, then coming back in will get me another item. But that other item might be trash. So it might be just a huge waste of my time. We'll see. We'll see what I consider. No, come back. Hug the wall, hug the wall. There we go. Okay. $5. Okay. I do not mind that that was $5. The fact that it wasn't the small key means the small key to get into the big chest room is in the big chest room. So we can safely ignore that. And yeah, part of the problem is that, like, you think about that and you're like, yeah, it would be best to get that now, because there will never be a better chance to get it. But here's the other part of that, is that it might not be worth going in to get. And so sometimes, you know, when you're doing this, you have to make choices. What is, you know, like, what will be the best chance to take in order to optimize my time? I just realized I don't think I did the treasure chest game. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, so having walked past the treasure chest game, I am actually going to go back to the light world. And we're gonna do it. We're doing it. I'm going back in, I'm going around. Time loss, time loss. It's fine. This seed is already wacky. Yeah, basically, you know, it's about risk and reward. Is it worth taking all of that time to go back into the dungeon, to go all the way to, like, the last area in the dungeon, to get one chest that we don't even know if it's got anything good in it? you could get down there, open it up, and it's a single arrow. You know? In which case, you've done this thing, and it has eaten a bunch of your race time. I was going to say, how did I manage to, like, not do this? And the reason I managed to not do this is because I came in from the other side of town. Blue armor! Okay. Well, it is good to have that blue armor. I will fully admit that. It might have been helpful in Thieves Town, but at the same time, clearly I didn't need it. Thieves Town was executed pretty well, I must say. That guard can just run against those bushes, I don't care. Bug net? Alright. We'll check this cave here. And this cave is a single arrow, which I am not even going to dignify with the actions of picking it up. We still have... Oh my gosh. Sniped. Absolutely just got 360 no-scoped. He spun and then hit me. Okay, let's check Hype Cave. At this point, the flippers will do me a world of good. Oh, lamp. We like lamp. Lamp is great. Flippers. And the red cane. Hype Cave is good this seed. Hype Cave living up to its name. That is very nice stuff. I have the ability to go into the Swamp Palace, but not the ability to clear it because I don't have the hook shot yet. Hey, here's something I'm going to do. Remember that the homeless dude under the bridge that I did not check earlier? I'm going to check him now. And because that portal is placed right there, I have the perfect way to just get quickly right back to the Dark World. It's a heart piece. Okay. Okay, you know, I think this is... Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna check the Pyramid Ledge. And then I'm gonna check Catfish. And then when I'm done with Catfish, I'm gonna go get that bow. No, no, no. There we go. Okay. Ledge is 10 arrows. I don't care about 10 arrows. Off to Catfish. I don't know what Catfish will have, but I know this will be worth it because the bow is on Zora Ledge. And we need a bow in order to do 2 dungeons. And also, while we're doing those 2 dungeons, we can turn in the green pendant. So we just have everything in front of us right now, and it's looking good. You know, this is a good chain of events that I have to put into play. I should be switched over to the mirror. Gonna need that after I throw this in here. And have a drink. $20. Okay. Hey, you know what else? While I'm here, I'm gonna refill my blue potion. Do I only have the 1 bottle? Yeah, I only have 1 bottle. That's fine. It's fine. I only need one bottle. Probably. Blue potion is very useful. Why am I running around? I can just swim. That's close. I almost got sniped by that fireball. Okay. So I have the bow now. I know the bird won't be summoned to Zora's domain, and that's fine. I will save and quit. I will go back to my home. And I'm just gonna break for the Dark World real quick for one thing. And then I'm gonna go up Death Mountain. God, I'm gonna go up Death Mountain. No! I have 2 dungeons right down here I can do. Death Mountain will happen after I do Eastern Palace and Palace of Darkness. But I definitely want this sword upgrade. Give me that. Pickle? How dare you. Alright, so we are officially saving Flavortown. Very worth it. And now my sword just plows right through those guys. I'm going to refill my health real quick. Chatting with the fairy, she gives me all of my health back, which is very useful. We love getting health back. I should be on the mirror, is what I should be on. Because that's what I'm going to need next. So I go through here, and pop over right there. In we go. What do you got for me? $100. Not the most useful thing you could have given me. In fact, not really useful whatsoever. But we're here. You know what? The $100 will pay this monkey to open up the thing for me. It's fine. There, Palace of Darkness opening up. Funny enough, sure, it's dark in there, but I don't need to worry about that anymore. I have the lamp. Although I'm going to want the mirror next. Because whatever's in this room is not going to be useful in this room. So, press button, go over here, open chest, small key, zoop back to the front. Dash through here. Prepare the hammer. Because there are turtles. Strange turtles. You take damage just from them walking into you. Which you would think. You know, I don't know if you've encountered a turtle in real life. Unless they're the snapping variety, they can't really do shit to you. Halifax actually has a somewhat famous local turtle. I kind of expected that. Okay. Small key. Yeah, the Natural History Museum has a turtle that has been in their collection for like years. He's like 90-something. His name is Gus. He has his own Facebook page. I friended Gus. One of the people in my in one of the people in my paralegal class was like weirdly conspiracy posting about the turtle. He thought that like he's like, that's not the original turtle. The original turtle like died years ago. This is a fake new turtle. And I'm like, they're not gonna fake the turtle being alive. Turtles just live a long ass time. You know? I think that's right. That was right. Yeah, it's like famously a quality of turtles. You know, longevity. You know, them and parrots. I don't know if it's the case that it's still kicking around, but I know, like, Winston Churchill had a parrot, and it, like, outlived him and was, like, alive into the modern era. Like 21st century parrot. It might still be alive? I don't know. Oh, that reminds me, I need to do Metazua tonight when I'm done the stream. Loads of small keys, which tells me this is probably not a key. Let's grab this. Health. You know what? A little health is great. We love it. It's funny. I think it was last week, Saku demonstrated a technique for getting through this place without the bow, so that you can, like, basically you can walk the enemy mimics off of the screen in such a way that the game accepts that they are no longer in the room with you. It involves unlocking the camera and just, like, flat out tricking the game into thinking that they're not in the room anymore. And I did not have to do that this time. I did not place that bomb in the right spot. Oh, Sanctuary Heart. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Alright, well that's everything. Let's go kill Helmsaur and be done in here. Alright. There we go. Gotta find the sweet spot. Hammer. I don't have... No, I do have the red staff. What am I doing? I don't need to push that statue. I can just do that. Didn't mean to shoot a third one. It's fine. 5 arrows. But yeah, no, so, like, I don't remember the exact story of the museum. Like, somebody in town had gotten this turtle, like, during the war. Like, the First World War or something, and then brought it back, and they were like, they died, and then the turtle got passed down, and then they just wound up, like, somebody was like, hey, this turtle, like, belonged to my great-grandfather. I don't really want to look after a turtle. Natural History Museum, do you want it? And they were like, turtle's like 60 years old, give it here. And so they've just had it since like the 70s. That room could have gone smoother, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's fight Helmsor now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, mask break. You know what? That was pretty sweet. That was just a smooth fight right there. I will take that. It refilled my health. You know what? Not a bad thing to have that heart piece fill up your health off the boss, because there's like... your health and magic refilling do take up a little bit of time at the end of the fight, so ending the fight with more health and magic actually is quicker. Which is a weird thing to plan for, but there you are. Alright, we're just going to run through here. We will get to the back pretty quick. I'll get out the bow so I can attempt the trick in this room once again. Okay, after a few misses, it worked. Alright. God, glancing over, I keep seeing 21st Century Parrot Man, and in my what do you call it? Peripheral vision, it doesn't quite put the words together properly, and it's making me want to know if there's a mashup of 21st Century Schizoid Man and Billy Joel's Piano Man. I don't imagine it would sound very good, but like the concept cracks me up. Stalfos, get out of there. Grab those arrows. How dare! I hit you with 2 arrows, you just closed your eye, and that for some reason means that you don't get hit. Wait for the audio cue. It didn't work! Bombs, okay. Taking that little bonk at the start of the fight knocked me out of position. I'm supposed to kill a guy on the right and grievously wound a guy on the right as well. And I only wound up doing the wounds. That fight didn't go quite according to Cake, but, you know. Things happen. Yeah, both of those, we're going up the mountain. First thing we're doing on the mountain is we're rescuing an old man. This is doubly easy now that I have the lamp. No dark rescue for me, I'm just walking in from the side of the mountain that this guy has to be confused by. Say, how did you get up onto my mountain, young whippersnapper? And I'll say, I got a lift up the mountain from a duck. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. $20. Don't spend it all in one place. Right, I don't... Goddamn. I still lack hookshot. Which is a problem, insofar as I like to have it and I like to use it here. On top of Spectacle Rock, we have bombs. Inside of Spectacle Rock, we have $300, which I will not be stopping to pick up. I don't really need those bombs either. Yeah, sure, we'll have a quick look in here. This dungeon is actually going to suck a lot now that I think about it. Small key. Alright. I will grab it. I don't necessarily want to beat this place. Ugh. That worked out better than I thought it would. Some bombs is in plain sight. Yes, I saw that. Thank you. Compass? Alright. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave, and if no better options present themselves, I'll come back. This is a pendant dungeon, so it is not necessarily something that I want to do. Those first few chests I can check with very little time loss. Ow. I'm going to check these first. We're going to go down here. Spiral cave. Ow. Okay. Heart container. Okay. And then I will go around and I will check Paradox Cave. But I'm going to come in from this side. That's the wrong side. Right here. Okay. So I can just delete that block, and that's fine. 20 bucks, some bombs. I guess the bombs are okay, because I'm going to use them to get in here. Or, to get through here, I suppose. Maybe? Alright, another bottle of blue potion. What the heck? Alright, I think this is the right spot. It was the right spot. One thing I did not look at, I didn't check to see what was on the floating island ledge up here. It's bombs! Alright, I'm in the area. Let's do Hera. Let's do Tower of Hera. Yeah, with no book. I don't really have a lot of good options here. We're going into the basement. We have the fire rod. We have the lamp. We can do this place easy enough. There we go. And I'm going to have a drink. Hydrate. And last tile. Okay. There's the big key, which had to be in there. Okay, back to the start. Now we can go up. Okay, we only have one red crystal. I had to double check on that real quick. Grab that. God, I wonder if like, maybe I should have, In theory, what am I even saying in theory? In practice, just straight up, I am able to do the Ice Palace right now, right this very second. I should be there instead of here, but here I am. Bombos. Okay. Well, that will certainly help with the Cold Stare fight. I don't want to trouble myself with bomb jumps over this gap. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? Better to check that when I did. If I had, like, gone through the dungeon, cleared the place out, and been like, oh, there's one more item in here, and it was in the big chest, and I didn't go back for it, then I would be kicking myself because I'd have to go all the way up the hill, up the tower again. As opposed to just going up one floor, which is not so bad. I'm like, Moldorm, you should be dead after 2 hits, shouldn't you? Alright, give me 20 bucks. I hate it. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be a pedestal seed. What could even be on the pedestal that I could need? Titan's Mitts, maybe? No, I can't do Ice Palace. Holy shit! I just realized I can't do Ice Palace because I don't have the Titan's Mitts, which means where am I going? Swamp Palace, I guess. Not a lot of options. Swamp Palace is probably my best one at the moment. And even then, I can't complete that dungeon, I can only get into it. But you know what? That is oftentimes something you have to contend with in a randomizer seed, is double dipping on dungeons. You know, just one of those uncomfortable facts of the medium. I wonder, realizing it is nearly 1 a.m., I don't know what time Fier and her crew usually go to. They usually raid in at some point, so I'm going to guess maybe sometime in the next 10 minutes or so? Cane of Burnas and Misery Mire. Okay, well thank you for that tip. Oh, I kind of want those arrows. I am mildly arrows poor at the moment. Oh, there's the Titan's Mitt. Okay, that is a huge problem solver right there. To the point that I probably should not be continuing in this dungeon. Titan's Mitt means I can do Ice Palace, I can do Misery Mire, I can do Desert Palace. Once I do Desert Palace, I can do Pyramid Fairy. The one thing I can safely say that at the moment I cannot do is Swamp Palace, and yet here I am. Gosh, I could even get into Turtle Rock. I can't beat Turtle Rock, because Trinex is there and he requires an Ice Rod. I only have the Fire Rod. Oh, you know what? I can't even beat this place because one of the keys you need the hookshot to get. So unless this is the hookshot, or it's on the left side. If the hookshot's on the left side, that's annoying. God. Against my better judgment, we're going to continue. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to grab this key. I'll go back. I'll do the thing up there. I will run around the loop twice because I won't have the hook shot to just zoop across the flooded area. I didn't get the big key, right? No, I didn't get the big key. I will say that when we're allowed to do Diver Down, there is a trick you can do to activate this switch from, like, underneath the water over there. It's nice. It's nice. It's a good trick. I like it. But unfortunately, for the time being, it is illegal. We are, if nothing else, following the rules as laid out by a pal. Okay, so I'll check the chest on the left. Swamp Palace has a ton of chests in it. Ether Medallion? Possibly necessary, actually, now that I think about it. Misery Mire could have my hookshot. You don't technically need the hookshot to get in. You can do a bonk. And we will check this last chest over here. And it's the map. Okay. Well, you know, I can't even say this was a bust because I did get something useful, and that's the Titan's Mitts. Just absolutely useful. Very good to get. I still need this. Okay, we are going to the desert. Let me in, just so I can see what's going on here. Okay, Misery Mire is Quake, which I have, because I have all of them. Let's check this chest in here. Bombs and silver arrows. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. We love to see that. Silver arrows will make Vitreous an absolute pushover. Assuming I can find more ammo for the bow. I'm sitting at 11? It isn't a lot. Oh, you know what? I don't need to do Turtle Rock, so the Ice Rod might not be necessary whatsoever. Let's go ahead and portal here. I don't remember what was on the ledge. It was $20. Okay. Thank you, Vulture. Okay, so we're going to clear out the Desert Palace, first and foremost. Oh! Dungeon was boots locked. Okay. Heart container requires a bomb. That could be any number of places. Let's grab this. Ice Rod. Okay. Well, we just got through saying how we didn't need that. So that's interesting. There are 2 more items in here, I believe. Small key. God, part of me wants to just go fight the boss. There's 2 chests over here, and there's a decent chance that one is a map and one is a compass. Guess we'll find out. There's the map. I meant to activate the cape. Oh, 10 arrows. Okay. That means the boss has the compass, which I will be getting, because I gotta kill that boss. I'm glad I'm, like, getting better at the key dashes. You know, once you understand the principle behind them, and if you have, like, a door or a wall or something to line up with, they get easier. Ugh! Uncalled for. How dare you? Okay, half magic means I don't really need to care that much about fire rod shots. How dare! Okay, I two-cycled them. For the compass, as predicted. Give me that crystal. We're basically in the phase of cleaning up. I really don't think we need anything else. I think we are in go mode. Unlike some racers, I don't have a tracker to let me know. I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants here a little bit. Alright, let's get the Quake Medallion out and get ready to shake things up a bit. Alright, in we go. So yeah, normally they expect you to want to use the hookshot to get across this gap, but you can do that. That is something that the game logic fully expects you to do. Are these arrows still here? They are. Okay, so we're basically looking for the big key and then getting out. So a friend of mine messaged me earlier, asked me if I had seen The Boys yet. You know, I believe it's an HBO show. Basically, what if superheroes were fascists? You know, we work for a corporation, and it's just a lot of you know, bad folks being superheroes type thing. You know, oh, Twitch just sent me a bloop. Not Twitch, Steam. Steam wants to tell me to buy things. Yeah, you know, I've seen clips on YouTube. It looks fine. I have not sat down to watch it yet. And she's just like, you gotta watch it. Watch it. Start now, so we can, like, talk about it. And I'm like, I'm doing other things. I just started another show. I got other things to watch. Crossed comics. Ah. Dodging. Remind me of what this the crossed comics are, because my brain shock horror stories. Okay. I'm not surprised. I am not familiar. Horror is not usually my genre of choice. Oh, okay. Should I go through here? I guess I'm going through here. Fire rod, fire rod. Fire rod, fire rod. Ow. Did I not hit that switch? Oh, you know what? I wasn't supposed to have hit that switch. I am getting pounded here. What the heck? This is a tile room with a fire flinger in it. I shouldn't be taking a ton of damage. Dear God. And it was just a map. I hate it. Oh. Okay, we're through. You read them, you didn't think they were that bad, but you are, like, desensitized. Yeah, that's fair. Also, like, I don't know, comics as a medium for this sort of thing, it's difficult to really get the toe-curling, like, cringe that you get from, like, a well-done, you know, practical effect in a horror film. It's like, via an image in comics, at least. In my opinion, anyway. Oh, compass. Oh my god. Where is the big key? Now, I suppose by process of elimination, I now know where the big key is. The question is, can I get it? And the answer is yes, but not until I flip a switch around. Alright, let's go get it. I believe the big key to be over this way. I should be going in that other door. I can't. There's a blue thing in the way. God, if it's not one thing, it's another. But yeah, she wants me to watch The Boys. And, you know, I know why she's watching it. It's because, oh my god, the switch is in the wrong position. Shoot me now. Not you, Bimos. I don't want you to shoot me. Let's run this way. Oh god, I can't even do the thing here. There. A glitch through the wall. I'm not screwing around. Hit switch again. Off we go. Yeah. She's watching the show because it's got the guy who played Dean in Supernatural. And the funny thing is that the show that I started watching actually has... Yeah, there's the big key. I knew it. The show I started watching has an actor who also is in The Boys. And so I'm just like, hey, if it helps, you know, I know what got you into it. So, like, if I'm going to watch it, it's because Giancarlo Esposito is in the thing. I knew that small key was... At that point, there's not really anything I needed in this dungeon anymore, so we're going to the end of the dungeon. We have everything we need. And then some. So I started... YouTube has been feeding me clips from a lot of different shows. And one that has been, like, critically acclaimed for years, and I never picked up because I didn't really, like, have it in me to sit through a prestige television drama at the time, was Breaking Bad. So I picked that up. I'm watching some Breaking Bad, partway through season 1 now. I don't know how long each season is, but, you know, the characters are all scummy? Obviously, but, like, it's a little bit endearing. And given how I know things turn out down the road, it's also funny because you get to see just, like... You get to see, like, the slow sliding descent of somebody losing their humanity from just doing, like, bad thing after bad thing. And just everything snowballing until they're just, like, irredeemably evil. You know, it's like, God, I'm gonna draw the stupidest comparison here. Alright, so, you know, people will be like, oh, you know, like, in Warcraft 3, Arthas, you know, he's like, he did, like, a bad thing at Stratholme, but, like, morally, could he have done anything else, because obviously all those people were infected, and it's like, it doesn't matter if he was morally, like, in the right, if he had any other option or not. The point is, he did something that damaged his psyche, like, terribly. And that enabled him to be put on the slope. Downward. There, Vitreous dead. Alright, Berna was in there. Yeah, so, like, just Arthas does progressively, you know, he does a thing that you can sort of morally justify the situation he's in. You can say, well, these people were going to die anyway, and he's doing this to, like, contain the situation to just the one city, and you can sort of understand why that's acceptable. You know, and then by the end of it, he's, like, killing his own people, and he's sending shipments of poison grain off, and he's just, you know, if he had a mustache, he'd be twirling it from how villainous he is. Ice Palace. Ice Palace is not our last dungeon. We still need... God, we still need the hook shot. I kind of didn't want to do Ice Palace without the hook shot, but here we go. But yeah, so, like, as Arthas is a great example. You know, character does some things that fuck with their head, and basically reduces it reduces their threshold for what is and isn't acceptable, if I may phrase it that way. And the same sort of thing happens to Walt. And he's also, like, very prideful. And that's also a major sticking point. Like, the whole reason he gets into the drug business is because he needs to, like, pay for cancer treatments, right? Like, that is, you know, that's the one thing about the show everybody knows. They cook meth, and he has cancer. You know, those... If you ask somebody on the street who's never seen Breaking Bad what the deal with it is, they will tell you those two things. So, not spoiler. But yeah, like, early on, somebody offers him, like, a high-paying job with good insurance benefits so that he can, like, get his stuff looked after. Because he is, and he knows this, a grade A chemist. That's the whole reason why he ends up, like, cooking meth. He's like, oh, it's a very simple chemical process. I can do this no problem. That's not right. That's not right at all. Okay. But yeah, and he just is, like, mad at his wife for telling Dude, like, one of his old pals from the chemical industry, about the cancer that he's got. He's like, how could you tell him? And now he's, like, offering to pay for my drug treatments and stuff. You know, I'm not some charity case. And it's like, dude, no man is an island. Fucking take the hand. And, like, that's something that, as I understand it, comes up frequently and repeatedly, is Walt's ego gets in the way of solving the problems easily. If he had said yes to that, he never would have needed to start, well, he never would have needed to continue cooking meth. Small key. Oh, we do have the big key, so let's go ahead and bomb this. I almost went the hole on the right. You can get back here. Ooh, butter sword. You can get back here, but only if you have the hook shot. And I still don't have that hook shot. God, and I need the hook shot. So I guess we're going to continue. Because I... You know what? I honestly could see that happening. Because, like, on top of everything else, being the guy who's, like, the top drug cook guy is, like, a point of pride for him eventually. He's like, you know, people like, his stuff is 98% pure. It's the purest I've ever seen. It's the best meth ever. And, you know, at one point, you know, they're like, his brother-in-law works for the DEA. Okay. The wife... Okay, So the fun thing about Skylar, the wife, is, God, where am I going? This is not... Well, I guess we're gonna try it. His wife, Skylar. Yes, redeemable. Does not survive the series redeemable. I will put it that way. Bah! Everybody who comes into contact with Walt ends up very fucked. This is wrong. Come on, how do I do this? Nope, that's wrong. I don't remember how to do this bomb jump. And I know the hookshot can't be behind it. So... yeah, there we go. Let's see. It was really fun to see Bryan Cranston go from the goofy dad on Malcolm in the Middle to a drug kingpin oozing with pride and Breaking Bad. Strong agree. It's funny because I also know him from another role that also is a fun thing, and that's he was Seinfeld's dentist. He showed up for a few episodes. God, there's a chest behind there that has a thing. Yeah, he was also in Godzilla. Yeah, no, it's funny. He went from being basically a comedy actor, and I just realized that's my last bomb. This could be a disaster. Yeah, he went from basically comedy actor to this, and it's fun when that happens. God. Will Fire Rod work on you? No. I know that enough hits this guy will die. It's just going to take a hot minute. There we go. Okay. Less time than I thought. I don't have any bombs. Give me that. We are going to the boss. I'm going to leave that in that position. I don't need to have to do this again. Bomb jump. I didn't mean to step on that twice. Yeah, there's a chest in a room behind a wall. There is basically I'm leaving a couple of chests behind. Because without the hook shot, they are technically inaccessible. And granted, if I knew how to do that bomb jump, I could go get them, but I do not know how to do that bomb jump. They are in rooms called Ice Tea and a couple of others. Ow. But the fact that I have a small key and I had the big key so I was able to get back here means I can just walk into the back. It's fine. Oh! I'm on the fire rod. I had the... Okay. I had the red cane. I didn't need to worry about screwing around with that thing. It's fine. It's fine. Lift that up. And we are... Okay, we have a blue potion. I'm gonna prime that to go because, let's be real, I have 3 health. That is not a great place to be at. Okay. Cold stare, taken care of. Hookshot? Map. God, where could the hookshot be? Oh no, if the hookshot is on the pedestal, I am supremely boned here. Whew. Okay. Let's not jump to the conclusion that the hookshot is on the pedestal. I still have a couple of other things I can check. That was a... You know what? That was a... that was another red crystal, so that's fine. Let's visit the bomb shop. Actually, before we visit the bomb shop, we are going to check the Bombos tablet. We needed the mirror for that, and the book. We have the book now, so that was the major stumbling point for that, was the book. We also have the Titan's Mitts. We can check Pyramid Fairy. Well, we can check Pyramid Fairy too. We can check Lumberjack. We can check Blacksmith Chain. We can check Purple Chest. That's part of Blacksmith Chain. Ether Tablet. We just need the hookshot. $20. Okay. Back into the Dark World. We are going to do the bomb shop option next to check Pyramid Fairy. Pyramid Fairy is, of course, fun. We love her. She's great. And hopefully she has some nice things for us. There's 2 chests and whatever I can fill the bottle with. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. I'm supposed to be able to start charging like a dash after getting hit, and it didn't work. Which means I gotta do this the slow way. Okay. Yeah, Bryan Cranston aside, I know the guy who plays Jesse in it also has, like, picked up some major acting situations in the past, and he's, like, isn't he, like, living with Bryan Cranston? Wow. Wow. What a bust. Yeah, like, in real life, they're, like, best pals and they, like, live together or something. It was something I'd read. Obviously, neither of us are that up on our celebrity gossip, but, you know. Going to the mountain cave. I'm realizing that there's just a shit ton of chests up here on the mountain that I can get to now that I have, actually, there's not even a shit ton of chests I can get to, because half of them are in the pyramid, in the hookshot cave. I can only access one of those chests in the hookshot cave. Yeah, I know that the fellow who played Jesse was the voice of BoJack Horseman's roommate. And that is... You know, that was a long-running show. That was fairly beloved, and yeah, people liked it. And, right, I'm here to check the ether tablet. A heart piece. Oh my gosh. You know what I should have done before I came up here? I should have done the Kakariko checks. That's what I should have done. Because I could have looped in a pedestal check there. Well, no for next time. Because, like, I do have everything I need to clear Turtle Rock. I just don't want to do it. And I don't want to go into Turtle Rock on the off chance that the thing could be in there. You know? Well, whatever, here we are at Turtle Rock. Open it up. Then I'll jump down and I will check, God. Yeah, I will avoid going into Turtle Rock for now. I'll check Super Bunny Cave, I will check the first chest in Hookshot Cave. And then I'll consider Spike Cave while I do these two things. $20. Refill my magic. Well, more health. It's called Super Bunny Cave because if you don't have the Moon Pearl, but you're able to get up here, Link can still open those chests while in bunny form. Due to some weird glitch. Oh, health. No. It's yeah, it's I don't understand why it happens. It works that way, and it's interesting. All right, let's check Spike Cave. There's a fairy. Oh, he didn't dash. Link, you're supposed to dash. Hookshot. Health. Okay. Death Mountain. Mildly bust. We're gonna go do those Kakariko checks. Give me my health. Okay, I will use the flute, and I will head into town. I will rescue the blacksmith. I will do the hammer pegs. You know, I even said earlier, if I loop in a pedestal check, I can. If I come to Kakariko, I can loop in a pedestal check. So we're looping in a pedestal check, because I must know. If Turtle Rock is required, then I will go straight there. If this thing tells me that Hookshot is here, then I know what I gotta do. If it doesn't tell me Hookshot's here, then it could still be in Turtle Rock. Alright, what are your secrets? It's just health. It's just health. I don't need it. Okay. God, that's some good news. Presumably some good news. We actually don't know. It just means I don't need to fight Trinex. Unless, of course... God, you know what? I just keep going back on the thing that I say. It's possible that Trinex has the last item in Turtle Rock. It could be the Hookshot. You don't technically need the Hookshot for anything in Turtle Rock. It's just annoying to do Turtle Rock without it. Okay, let's go get a frog. Mirror selected. May quote Chrono Trigger, yummy frog for Isla eat. I don't have the magic powder, so I can't do, I can't get the magic bat. I haven't even seen the mushroom yet. Which is kind of weird. Alright, what's my reward? Health. Alright, guys. Hammer pegs, let's go. Okay. And in here we have a heart piece. I'll pick it up. Yeah, I just realized I also don't have anything to stun enemies with. I have no idea what stun prize even is. That's usually one of the first things I check. And, like, I know that I need to find out what stun prize is eventually. Oh my god. You're killing me! Okay. I guess we're going to Turtle Rock. All that, and we wind up having to go to Turtle Rock. You know, sometimes the hint tiles just tell you straight up when something is in, like where the hookshot is. A hint tile will just say, oh yeah, hookshot's in Misery Mire, or hookshot's in Turtle Rock. And that would be nice. That would be very helpful in this situation. It's possible it's like that in one of the tiles that I didn't read. I didn't mean to pop up on top of those bombs, but I have bombs now. Bonk. Okay. Go through there. Let's walk through these guys. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Alright. Take enough hits, they will eventually get the hint. Ow. Yeah, that's the worst thing, is the dead rocks. You don't want to actually hit them, because then they just turn into a stone and they stand in your way the whole time. What's on the claw? Bombs. Okay. Not something I need. Hint tile. What do you have to say? A piece of heart required. Well, that would have let me know that purple chest wasn't the way to go. It's also very strange that I have yet to find any shields. Small key, alright. I moved away from the microphone for that, but I don't know how much it helped. I am full on doing this the old-fashioned way. So, like, one of the speedrun strategies that I've picked up from doing races in this is that if you light these torches and then just hookshot off of the platform by grappling onto one of the torches, it's faster. Because you only just got to make one pass at it. Otherwise, you got to do it this way, you got to run around, it's a whole thing. But with no hookshot, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Small key. Heart piece. Okay. Armed with 2 small keys and a heart piece, we are now headed into the back of Turtle Rock. How? Ugh, chain chomps. Absolutely miserable, these guys. They hurt a lot. I still have blue potion. Okay. And a bee. A lot of this dungeon is contingent on red staff, but I don't necessarily need to have it out all the time, so we're going Fire Rod right now. Because I know this next room has a big bouncy boy in it, and I just want to shoot him once and be done with it. Also, I would love to just throw powder on those guys to turn them into fairies. Unfortunately, not going to happen. Okay, what's in the chest in the middle? Heart piece. What is going on? Where is my hook shot? Which one of you have hidden it? I go full on Liam Neeson Taken franchise here. Zealously and violently seeking out my missing hook shot. I didn't need to go in a Turtle Rock. I just want the hook shot. They brought it on themselves. This dungeon need not have been wiped out. I was hoping one of those would have arrows. They did not. Yeah, no hook shot, no boomerang. It's so bizarre. That first row in my inventory, the most basic items, completely just, where are they? Ten arrows. Okay. Yeah, no boomerang, no hook shot, no powder. It's a conundrum. The map. Okay. I swear to God, if God damn, if the last thing I need is on Laser Bridge, how unfair. The only thing more unfair than the last thing I need being on Laser Bridge would be the last thing I need being on Trinex himself. Small key. That was actually predictable. Okay, this next room is dark. I need that. Oh god, and normally I use the hook shot to avoid taking a ton of damage off these fire bars. But I don't got the hook shot. So that's not happening this time. Ow. I can't do that. I tried to use the cape to avoid taking a hit there. Didn't work. Oh! Okay. We are setting up a safety. I'm stepping out. I'm gonna pop over to the light world real quick. Because this cave has fairies. And I A, need health, and B, could put a fairy in a bottle. I will take both of those fairies for the time being. Look at that, I picked up 2 fairies and that wasn't enough to fill my health up. Step back down. Keep. Alright, now we have full health. We have a backup fairy in the bottle. We're good to go. I just need to check the 4 chests on Laser Bridge. And then maybe fight Trinex. I just was not prepared to take that kind of risk. Compass. Okay. The hook shot. Oh, thank God. Small key. Which means... Goddamn. I want that last chest now. It's a point of pride at this point. $5. We're rich. All right, let's go get that final crystal out of Swamp Palace. Dear God. Absolutely brutal. Hookshot on Laser Bridge. I must know. My stun prize is $5. We've been missing out on whole $5 drops this whole time. God, and with no boomerangs, a lot of my tricks in Ganon's Tower for, like, hitting some of those crystal switches, I'm not going to be able to do them. I'm going to have to do it using the red blocks. Which is fine. I can do that, too. It's not as fun. Okay, I managed to do the trick there. While you're pulling on that switch, you can start dashing. And I pulled it off. That saves a fraction of a second, but it's one of those tricks that I saw DDR Kirby explain, and you know, they actually uploaded a playthrough of a seed that they did, casual boots, kind of like this, just today. That was fun. Apparently somebody handed it off to them and was like, "Hey, run this seed. I want to compare notes," and they were like, "Okay." They did 2 uploads this week, which was nice. I never did find the big key, which means it's in the back somewhere. But at this point, I don't care. What could it possibly have? I don't need anything else. Want that hookshot back. Taco has finished in first place. We're headed straight for the boss. We're headed for the boss. There's 2 chests down there. I'm not grabbing either of them. I'll grab this one because it's on the way. Oh boy, health. That will help me with shaving an eye. Sartaz also finished. Dear God. Taco and Sartaz, once again, just like neck and neck. Same time. Like, a difference of 23 seconds. Give me your fuzz. We are shearing the sheep, and the sheep is an eye. I did not get in position for the fire rod shots. That's fine, 2 spins and he's dead. Compass, whatever. There's 2 more items in the dungeon. No, one of those would be the big... Yeah, there's 2 more items in the dungeon. One of those 2 chests I skipped probably has the big key. It's also very possible that the big key is locked in the big chest. This is one of those dungeons where you don't actually need the big key. Alright, Light World. And... Flute. This is not the right way to go. I have the hook shot now. I can actually do this way. Now, we're not going to Tower of Hera. We are going to Tower of Hera's location in the Dark World. Dark World. What am I doing? Okay. You know what? Okay. That's fair. You get some sleep. I will message you with, you know, whether I get second last place or full-on last place. It's gonna be one of those two at this point. Yeah. I'll get you a message in Discord. I'll give you a poke tomorrow. Alright, Cannon's Tower, here we go. I just know my race note is just going to say brutal hookshot location. How dare they? You know what? Let's I'm feeling spicy. Let's do the right side. I do have a small key, so I can do this, but I'm gonna do this. And while I am here like this, I'm gonna have a drink. Swap hands on my controller so that I never let go of the A button. Because holding on to the A button is the only reason I have not... Okay. $300. Okay, not worth it whatsoever. That's fine. That's fine. It happens. You know, everybody makes a bad call every once in a while in these. I'm probably making a bad call right now by doing this dungeon. Or by doing this side of the dungeon. But we'll see. You know, sometimes you gamble. And I am gambling a little here. Oh, red potion. Okay. $20. 10 arrows. $1. Alright. Out of my way. Grab that small key. Technically, I don't think that there's a way to get through there cleanly without using the cape. Ah! What happened there? Weird. Okay. We'll pull that down. We'll push it in a little bit. And then we can go around this way. Gain access to this warp. Takes us to this room. Which is, this room. That hits me? I don't think that should hit me. Okay, bomb. Compass, oh boy. Now I can see on the map which room has the boss. As though I don't know. Efficient. That was a clean boss fight. 20 bucks. Red armor? Health. Alright. Gamble did not pay off. It's on the left side somewhere. Which, there's a decent chance of that, just because... Oh, magic powder. I'll take that. It's useful. I, of course, am aware of the fact that there's always a decent chance that the big key will be on the left side, because I think the left side just has more chests in general. So it's not 50-50, but sometimes you have to, you know, take a chance and gamble when the odds aren't in your favor. You know, because otherwise, if you don't gamble when the odds are against you, then you never win big. There's not really an idiom for this. You know, basically 50-50 chances are not a certain thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, in here. Ten arrows. At this point, I am full up on arrows. Did not need that. With no boomerang, I have to do this the slow, old-fashioned way. But, you know, that is what it is. Oh! Poorly executed. Are you the big key? No, you're not. Actually, that probably couldn't have been the big key. I think that one always has to be a small key now that I think about it. Because there's a locked door right behind it. Alright, there's 4 chests up here, I think? Small key. Big key. Boomerang. Shield. Okay, we now have our big key. We're headed up. We also have a boomerang and a shield. We picked up 2 shields in here already. Get out of my way. Yeah, walk these guys over. Bop, bop. We have replacement arrows. Oh, dodged. Okay. I think that was a fairly clean execution. No, okay. Thought I was dead there. By dead, I mean knocked into a pit. Ugh. Stalfos, just stay still and let me stab you with the butter sword. Alright. We're done in here. Next room. 2 red guys. Come back. Ugh. We're running. Okay. Let's powder that and get some health. God, we have all items. And I just used a lot of magic. For not a lot of gain. It happens. There. God, I need the red cane. Samaria, come on down. Oh, full magic. That could not have come at a better time. I was like looking at my magic like, I need to do another room of red cane shots though. Not to mention, after that, there's, like, this room with the tiles, or not the tiles, with the torches I gotta light. Okay, we're through there. My magic is actually... Ow. Pretty good, so I'm just gonna continue on. No need to pick up that full magic because we're good. See? It's fine. That small key. Ow. Mushroom? What are you doing up here? Yeah, this room is also a great source of fairies. Oh, dear lord. So when you see 20 rupees in this randomizer seed, what that is an indication of is that that's where the boots would have been had they not been given to you at the start of the seed. Basically, in order to cycle the boots out of the randomizer, they needed to cycle something else in, so they just inserted a 20 rupee bonus prize. This room always gives me just a tiny bit of trouble. Just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna fight a wizard now. Three hits. Love it. One hit. Terrible. And they were all lined up too. I have no excuses. This fight should be over. There, it's over. Alright, now we just have to go fight a pig. And we are super well equipped for fighting a pig. You know, in retrospect, I think it might have been interesting if they'd, like, made it so that you had to exit the Ganon's Tower manually rather than, and, like, make your way down here, rather than have the duck ferry you. I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of hits on this guy right here. Force him immediately into the next phase. Ow. Again, stay put. We are prepared. And that was a very clean Ganon fight right there. That was a very good Ganon fight. I got hit like once. I two-cycled him. Alright, let's go get our Triforce. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay, so, I'm chuckling because, I hit the done button. I'm literally 1 second behind the other person. So, 4th place, but let's be honest, at that point, it's more a matter of, like, when did you hit the done button? In the case of the other two folks, 25-ish seconds, that is like a close finish. With this is like a photo finish. You know, you would have to like go back and review the content to be like, when did they hit the stop button when walking through? Do you hit it as soon as you walk through? Do you hit it when you touch the Triforce? Do you hit it when the when the room loads? God, and I'm not paying any attention to the credits here because I know, well, I knew what was there. It's just health. We're just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna awful place for hookshot. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a comment too. My comment is absolutely brutal hookshot placement. World tour over here. Because I did end up in every dungeon. Wow. And yeah, there was a little while there where I was like, I need to be prepared in case this is a pedestal seed. And you know what? It very nearly was. If the hookshot placement had been pushed back one more room, then you would have wound up with everything you needed. Oh, Patreon supporters, Koi is in there. Koi is great. Koi does a whole lot of instructional videos. I will probably end up looking at some of Koi's instructional videos for figuring out some of this shit that I gotta learn for the upcoming races. First sword, 6 minutes in. Flute, half an hour in. Mirror, 23. 2 boss kills with the fighter's sword, 5 with the tempered sword, 4 with the gold sword. 1,000 damage taken, 2,700 magic used, 62 bonks, 10 save and quits, no deaths, no fairy revivals. I am once again careful with my health. Spent 4.5 minutes in menus and nearly 10 minutes lagging, 188 out of 216. 2 hours and, well, this says 2:18:59 seconds. Actual time in the race room, 2 hours, 21 minutes, 5 seconds. So the other person got 2 hours, 21 minutes, 4 seconds. So we were, like 20 minutes behind the other two people, which is not bad considering it's, fucking Taco and Sartez. They are very good at this. But yeah, that is, good place to leave off for now on this recording anyway. So this is where YouTube stops. See you next time, YouTube.